Hello everyone, we are back at the Eureka Walmart. This is outside of St. Louis, Missouri. As you can see, bananas are still 50 cents a pound. This is one price that is holding firm. This video was recorded on Monday, May 9th, 2022 in the morning, and I'm just looking around. It looks very picked over for a Monday. I don't think they're Sunday stock people. Or did a very good job. So we got strawberries that look picked over, raspberries, going over to the salad area, and the fresh juice. Lots of empty spots, way more than last week. Last week's video, it was a well-stocked store. This week, no, not at all. And I'm trying to am consistent with the day of the week that I go, so it should look better than this. So that is definitely concerning. As you can see, there's not much bagged lettuce. I just was looking at this green onion. I haven't seen them this big in our area before. Usually our green onions are a lot smaller. This is the organic, so it is a little bit expensive, $1.86. Usually green onions are $1 a grouping. The mushrooms are definitely picked over. I wanted some cauliflower and carrots to do some more canning, but nope, no cauliflower this week. Lots of empty spots in the veggie section. I could have got carrots, but I really needed cauliflower. No cauliflower. I'll just have to go to a different store if I want to do that. Lots of empty pepper spots. They do have looks like the jalapenos were restocked, but everything else not looking good. And the other thing I noticed walking through the veggies is there was a distinctive smell of rotting food. I'm usually I have a sensitive nose, and I've never had an issue of anything at Walmart how it smells, but this trip I noticed several different areas where the smell was not good. So I don't know what's going on at this Walmart. It's a little disappointing. Just looking at the ground beef, the prices, I can't tell you if they went up or not. I will assume they have because I watch other people's videos. I don't buy my meat here. I always say that, so I can't give you a good price comparison. I do go to a butcher for my meat, and as usual, the Johnson brats are empty, or not, you know what I mean, lots of empty spots. I go to a smaller grocery store that has a butcher. I think Walmart has a butcher too, but I just prefer my local grocery store. And there's also a couple farms in Illinois that we will go and stock up on beef twice a year. This is the pork steak section, pork chops, very, very empty. Turkey, there's only a couple packs of turkey left. Chicken, a little more chicken, but still empty spots. You definitely don't get a lot of choices. And let's see, the brats are still here. I don't know if it's the same brats from last week. The stickers have changed, so we're going to assume it's different brats, because I'd hate to think they just change out the stickers on old packages. I would hope they do not do that. Sandwich meat, couple, it looks pretty good. Couple empty sections, but overall the sandwich meat is fine. I hope, can you hear my neighbor's dog barking? I don't know what my mic picks up. And butter and cheese still in this cooler. It just always perplexes me. And some just random crap that customers threw down. Cheese, it's just not looking like anyone took the time to stock it, even though it's a Monday. There was to the right, like the clearance spread thing, but there was people looking through it, and I forgot to come back to look through it myself. And no one is working that section today for whatever reason. It's hit on miss whether there's people there. The eggs, there's eggs this week, and I always look at the 18 pack because that's what I buy. This week is $3.91. I feel like that went up 20 cents because I felt like it was $3.71 last week. I'll have to look at my notes, but yeah, eggs not cheap anymore. Eggs are definitely not cheap. Butter price, I believe that's the same it was last month. Butter looks very picked over. That Imperial, the margarine stuff, I swear that used to be 99 cents a box, and now it is $1.23, so another price increase. Tea is looking picked over. The milk, they never have the milk I want. So I do have to go to a different store to pick up my milk. Oh, good. Someone is stocking today. That I like the Fairlife. That top row, they just had chocolate and 2%. The water is very, very empty. I buy my water at Walgreens, but my sister buys hers at Walmart, and she did say she noticed a price increase, that the case that she normally buys went up by $2, and so that's pretty significant price increase for water. And I'll have to check Walgreens to see if the water has went up. We're pretty stocked up on water, but I will definitely need a couple more cases soon, so I'll go to Walgreens and check it out. The Dr. Pepper, I did grab a Dr. Pepper this week, and it is the same price as last month. And Robert's trying to decide what soda he wants. He didn't get anything. Look, tons of empty spots on the soda. Definitely the soda guy has not got here yet. And we're just cutting back on as much soda that we used to drink. We still drink soda, but we're definitely not as much as we used to. We're getting better. I got excited because they had spicy V8 $4.68. I'm like, oh, that's the same price as last week. No, I mean, those are 8 small cans. Last week it was 6 larger cans. So I don't know if you compare like fluid ounces, if it's the same or not. I like the small cans, but I thought I was buying the bigger cans. It's my fault for not paying more attention. As you can see on the right, the Gatorade is pretty empty. Capri Sun is pretty empty. I only buy the cans of V8. I have heard the bottles of V8 has went up, but the cans, it's the same price it was last month. And it's just smaller. What is this? Propel, just everything. So many empty spots. And I don't think I got it on camera. I did not. I looked at the paper. The toilet paper was looking pretty low. Donuts, we're doing a road trip. We need donuts for our road trip. So yeah, the toilet paper is looking low. I don't need any. I have plenty. I have heard the cost of toilet paper has went up, so I am glad I have a 6-month supply. And Reese's cupcakes, I've not seen those before. This trip I did notice a couple newer products that I have not noticed before, so I do tend to show. I didn't buy it, but I do like seeing new stuff. Saltines completely out. I mean, there are some mini saltines, but overall the saltines are gone. Wheat Thins, that price is the same from last week, but it did go up from last month. And lots of empty spots there. This is just a random stuff. What is just random stuff? And then I noticed this end cap right here. I don't know if it's this one in particular, but 2 end caps on this side are full of clearance food items. And then peanut butter is definitely looking low. It's the worst I've seen it in a while. Plenty of jellies, but the peanut butter, and then I don't know, what's powdered peanut butter? How do you use it? Does anyone buy powdered peanut butter? I'm curious. I know people buy it, but anyone watching, do you buy powdered peanut butter? What do you use it for? And then bread, yeah, just lots of empty spots on the bread. And coffee, I rarely buy coffee, so I can't tell you about the prices, but I have heard coffee's going up too. And there was some boxes. So it seems to me they usually stock on Sunday night. So it seems to me their stocking people did not work last night. What aisle is this? I did not go down the cereal aisle. I believe there was a person down there that I was not wanting to be near. So this is the baking aisle. There's a couple random sugar bags right there. Where's that flour? I think that was flour, because I hope I get it on camera. There is no Walmart sugar. There's usually 2 pallets of sugar right here on the left. And oh, please turn around. Yeah, right there. Look. Oh my God. I've never seen the sugar that empty. So wow, they need to get some sugar in. And then there was a bag torn open for whatever reason. Spices are extremely picked over. Salt was looking pretty empty. And some new product, these crispy Hostess things. Why is it always like junk food? And that's a generic, or not generic, that was clearance food. I want some new product that's not junk food. Is that too much to ask? This is the pork and beans. I just say that because I've been watching on the History Channel that show the food that built America, and all these great food inventions were like during the Depression and World War One, and I can't think. And there were some good ones in the '80s, but like since the '80s, like what great food inventions have we had? I couldn't think of any. So someone needs to be inspired to give us some new product instead of the same product we are seeing in the last 30 years. Let's see. Vinegar is looking pretty good. Still got the baking margarine, and this is the Mexican aisle. It's just needs to be restocked. Oh, those oils was looking a little low there on the left. And we go now to, is this the candy aisle? And so then on the right is the noodles. Ramen is looking pretty good. Progressive soup is looking extremely picked over. Excuse me, let me get a drink. Allergies are really killing me. It's May, so allergies are definitely kicking my butt. Here's the soup. It's just like no employee has made it look nice. I just don't understand. I feel like there's no like help wanted signs, so I don't know what's going on here. And then some more candy on the end. My husband just miraculously appears sometimes. All right. So now we're here. This is the pizza section. I always look to see if they have any more of those pizza kits. Chef Boyardee pizza, that's $1.18. That went up. It's been 98 cents for the longest time. They raised the price. The pizza kit label is still there. In the last 3 months, I've only, seen the pizza kits in twice. And so that's definitely something that is not happening. And then Robert loves pepperoni. These are not pepperoni. This is bacon bits. We make our own pizzas once a week, and so he needed some more pepperoni. No luck for pepperoni for him. Pasta's looking picked over, but still plenty of pasta. Macaroni and cheese looking pretty sad. And Dinty Moore is looking sad. I'm just amazed by it just looks like it doesn't look, I've never seen it this bad on a Monday. It just looks so picked over and stuff on the floor. They finally got Parmesan cheese in. It looks like the Great Value brand. I prefer the name brand. I don't mind eating Great Value stuff, but certain products I like. Okay, here's some more. Stuffed marshmallows. I'm serious. Who thought of that? I really wanted them, but no. Seriously, everything I look at I'm like, I want is junk food. No junk food. Stay till the end. I do actually succumb to some junk food. So, looking picked over. This is the canned meat, and so the canned. What am I looking at? Spam. I'm looking to see the prices. The canned chicken, the individual cans, $1.33. That definitely went up. It was 99 cents a couple months ago. Then I think it went up to $1.12, and now it's $1.33. So yes, they are subtly increasing all of their prices. That was like the canned beef and the canned chicken that everyone always talks about that I don't buy. I just haven't tried it yet. I'm not going to buy it unless I know how I'm going to use it in my menu. And they actually had red socket salmon. This is the salmon I'm always talking about. Red salmon is so much better than pink salmon. And as you can see, it's twice the price. But that's a fair price for $7.90. What was it, $7.40 or $7.90? That's a fair price. I haven't seen that in stock for 6 months. But we didn't buy any because we had bought a case off of Amazon. And if you don't know how to eat that red salmon, you can eat it straight from the can. But that's how we prefer it. It's smoked, it's cooked, it's safe to eat straight from the can. Throw it on a plate with some crackers, some sliced onion, some pickles. It's a nice snack. Now we're going to the frozen food section. So this Walmart only has like 2 rows, and so I've seen Walmarts that have way more frozen food section. And I just gloss over it because at this Walmart, we've never seen it like too empty. Like the potatoes are looking pretty good. Yes, there are empty spots, but I've seen videos from other states where it's completely empty. So I feel like maybe our area just doesn't really buy that much frozen food compared to others. And let's see, this is where I get sucked into I'm like, what? nutty butter ice cream, oatmeal cream pie ice cream. I've never seen this before. I don't really look at the ice cream that much because we make our own ice cream a lot, but I did buy it. I did buy the strawberry shortcake, and I bought the oatmeal cream pie. So it's $2.50. Even when we make our own ice cream, it's expensive to make ice cream because you use real cream and stuff, which is expensive. So buying it, it's probably cheaper to buy ice cream than actually make it. But I do like to make our own ice cream. So yes, I got sucked into some junk food, and I haven't tried it yet. If I try it by next week, I'll mention it in my next week's Walmart video. Robert wants something. He wanted just a Blue Bunny ice cream sandwich, but he couldn't find the one he wanted. Those coconut pops looked interesting. I think he ended up just buying the rainbow pops, or not the rainbow ones, the ones that are the rocket pops, the ones that are blue, red, and white, or red, white, and blue. Sorry. And then I got distracted by this end cap of Kool-Aid ice cone. What is it called? Snow cone maker. Oh, I don't need it, but it's a good end cap. I was very, very tempted to buy me a Kool-Aid snow cone maker. Now I'm walking down to check the canning goods section. You know, I've mentioned before, I do can. We make our own we can our own jalapenos, veggies, all kinds of stuff. And so even though I'm plenty stocked up, I like to just check it every week in case I run out of stuff. And it's been actually, so there's not as many jars as last week, of course. Plenty of lids. Remember in 2020, it was like next to impossible to get canning lids. So the last couple months, I've seen plenty of lids. But again, most people don't really start canning their garden harvest until like July. So that's really the month that these are going to start probably being empty. And then I got distracted by these coffee cups. I do have a Keurig. I didn't realize that they had refillable cups. I think it was $4.97. I do buy them because I am almost out of Keurig disposable cups, and I have some loose teas and loose hot cocoa and loose coffee that I'm like, I'm gonna try to make my own. See how that works. So yeah, $4.97. And anyone used it? Let me tell if you think it's worthwhile or not. Did I just waste $4.97? And then on the way out, I got distracted by this Care Bear Wet n Wild end cap. You know, the original intent of this channel was to show all my 80s toy collections. I ended up just making it a traveling channel. And so to me, anything 80s, it has a good place in my heart. So I was definitely like, wow, Care Bear makeup. I don't need any, but I did end up buying a couple of lip glosses and a face wash. So good display. If you were a child in the 80s, you will appreciate this display. Or maybe not even a child of the 80s. There was 2 girls buying stuff, and they couldn't have been more than 18. So I guess everyone, no matter your age, has the ability to appreciate Care Bears. So anyway, that's it for this week. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you next week.